Hey guys, Sharkin here, and welcome back to another one of my videos. Today, we'll be taking a look at the dungeon known as every gold farmer's worst nightmare. The dungeon we have all run hundreds if not thousands of times to try and obtain the Papa Fez, or even better, a minus hat of the deep from the final chest. Let's just say a lot of people have sunk a lot of time into this dungeon. The reason I am talking about Uldaman today is to inform everyone of something that I've wondered since 7.3.5's launch. And if my theory was true, since 7.3.5, we've seen a few dungeons that have had loot returned to its loot table. Items such as the Scarlet set and items from Strat and Skolo. But those were small fish compared to Uldaman. Uldaman has items such as the Minus Hat of the Deep, the Shoulders of a Lost Age, the Jackhammer, Digmaster 5000, Pendulum of Doom, which are all worth millions of gold, because they were no longer dropping in-game, with a few rumours and screenshots that the Minus Hat of the Deep dropped from the final chest. There were two items that were rare that dropped off only level 40 mobs, which were the Papal Fez and the Bushmaster, which are both worth a pretty penny still. Since 7.3.5, I have seen two Papal Fez, one Shadowforge Bushmaster, and around 10 to 15 Ginsu Swords drop, and had next given up on Uldaman dropping its old loot table. But yesterday, one of my viewers named Liub told me there was a new Pendulum of Doom in his server Illidan. Someone was trying to sell it. The item level was 66, which confirmed that it was a new one, because the old one was item level 40. So this had dropped somewhere between the launch of 7.3.5 and yesterday. This is great news for all gold farmers, and it's definitely something that will bring back some spark to those gold farmers who had given up on this dungeon a long time ago. He said that it dropped off Stone Vault Brawler, which is located deep inside the dungeon, with quite a few up on each reset of the dungeon. I have taken a look at the old classic WoW loot tables for the Brawler, and noticed that the Brawler has most of the Uldaman blue drops on its loot table. But that doesn't mean it's the best. What I recommend is doing the entire dungeon and no longer speed running for the final chest, because every mob counts, but of course, still doing the final chest. As you guys can see, I've just finished my run now, and on my final chest, I got the Champion's Cape, the Field Plate Armor, and the Captain's Breastplate. So if we take a look at the armor now, so what we're going to see is, these are the items that I picked up before, as in previous runs. So as you can see, the Excavator's brand is, I'll go to somewhere a little bit darker for you guys to see. So the Excavator's brand is item level 66. Then we've got the Ginsu Sword, also item level 66, also the same as the one I'm wearing. So any of the new ones are pretty much item level 66. The same with the looted boss gear. We're looking at the greens as well. The greens aren't item level 66. They're actually random ones. So it's like 54 and I believe 57. It only can be one of those two. So we've got what, two 57s, these two weapons, and then we've got two 54s, item levels, which sounds normal. So I've got one blue that run, which is a Annealed Blade at item level 66. And now we're taking a look at what comes out of chests. So chests don't scale in this, after 7.3.5. So we're taking a look at the Captain's Breastplate, came from the final chest, item level 44, which is roughly what it's supposed to be. Field Plate Armor, also item level 44, and item level 44. So I've got three of those. Then we're looking at the chest I received earlier, which is also not scaled. It's item level 45. So these came out of the chest. So the only way the Pendulum of Doom could come out at item level 66 is off a kill, which is a mob in this dungeon. He said he got it from, let me get it, the Trogs over here, near the Stone Vault, near Grimlock. So definitely worth killing pretty much everything now. I believe everything can drop it. It was just a matter of time before I would actually see one. I don't think it's something very, very common, so the price won't change at all, if it's even gonna change. I doubt it. I reckon if one does drop, it's still gonna go for gold cap, because it's so unbelievably rare. We could see it maybe, we don't know the drop rate. I've seen Papal Fez's drop. I've seen two since 7.3.5, and that's the first one. Two is just the people I know of. Now you look at most servers, and Papal Fez is just, there's many Papal Fez on a lot of servers. And then you're looking at the the Pendulum of Doom, and there's only one. So we might see one every time we see 10 or 15 pop-up fezzes. It's RNG and we don't know. Someone could walk in there right now and get one. And that also means we could also see Midas Hat. We can see all of the rest. I had a theory that this was going to happen, and I believe it has. Anyways, all I can say is come out and do this hell of a dungeon, because it is really, really crap, and it will melt your brains pretty much. It's where gold farmers go to die, pretty much. But anyway, come out, enjoy yourself, and the only reason I made this video is just to inform everybody that it does drop now and off mobs. You guys have a good one. Bye bye.